Hello and welcome to the first episode of Cricket Talks with the Cricket Company. I am Ishan.
And I'm Tanveer.
So, before you ask the question as to why you should watch a random cricket video with us two in it, let me tell you our story. We are two cricket fanatics. We have watched, played, and talked about the game for almost 14 years now. And while, like any other kid growing up in India, we had the dream to represent our country, that did not materialize out. But our passion for the game has grown every single year. During the lockdown, we came up with an interesting concept.
So we've come up with virtual IPL auctions for all you cricket fans. Something which we started off as a one-off affair has now reached a point where we've conducted 4 IPL auctions in 1 month itself. Our Instagram page at this point has above 1K followers.
So while we were enjoying this process, we felt we could expand a bit more. We felt YouTube had a committed creator base for several types of videos, be it comedy, tech, fitness, inspiration, business, etc. But nothing as such for the Indian cricket fan. There are several videos out there from a critic's perspective, but nothing from a fan's perspective. And no critic can really express the true emotion of a disastrous loss or a monumental victory like a fan can. And hence, we thought this is where we come in.
Imagine a game which RCB loses by 1 run or the Mumbai Indians has a terrific victory by 1 run. What do you want to see as fans? You want to see the raw emotions and passion which a fan experiences. No critic can match that level. But on this account, we, two real cricket fans, will have heart to heart conversations which every cricket fan will enjoy. Right from cricket discussions to match analysis and match reviews, your one stop for everything related to cricket.
So here we go with the first episode of Cricket Talks, where our topic for today is IPL 2020, the possibilities as well as the challenges ahead. So first and foremost, Tanveer, let's talk about the fact that IPL is finally happening. I mean, with all that has happened in the last 4 to 5 months, the world has turned upside down. I honestly did not think that IPL will go ahead with so many uncertainties and variables involved. I didn't think it would have happened. What do you think? I mean, did you think it would happen eventually?
Not just you, Ishan. I think the entire country thought that the IPL is not going to take place this year, and it was rather disappointing for everyone. But now it's officially there. IPL is starting from September 19th, and everyone is excited for it.
I mean, IPL over the years has become more than just a cricket league, I feel. I mean, it's that 1.5 month period which unites all Indians in some ways or the other. And you just come together with family, friends, and just it's an absolute bonanza, I feel, IPL. And in such uncertain and tough times, I feel it's going to be something which will help a lot of people gain some form of enjoyment and entertainment for sure.
Definitely, not
Okay,
just
but
India.
yeah,
Not
yeah,
just
go ahead.
India. IPL is exciting for the entire world. The entire world globally looks forward to IPL.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, while we can be very excited and happy about the fact that it's actually happening, I'm sure as realistic cricket fans, not just as crazy cricket fans, but as realistic cricket fans, we know there are a few problems or challenges that lie ahead of IPL, and none more important than the fact that players' safety is at risk, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like considering 8 teams with large support staff and a lot of members, the player safety becomes of utmost importance. What happens if even 2 to 3 players in a team get it? The safety of the entire team comes at risk. And not only that team, people from different teams play with each other. So it's a risk to the entire tournament if even 3, 4 players get it. So that's the thing the board will definitely have to look at.
Yeah, I mean, they have released SOPs, standard of procedures, and a lot of, I mean, guidelines and stuff. But it is such an uncertain virus that we don't know how it's going to play out. So I think that is something we have to keep in mind that if, like you said, if even one player catches the virus, the whole tournament could be in a disarray. Apart from that, I also feel that right now it's not financially stable. Also, I mean, we were pulled out due to whatever India-China relations. We don't know the exact reason, but pulled out this year, and we do not even have a title sponsor right now. And the fact that Baiju's and companies like such are running, I mean, to imagine a Baiju's IPL already makes me horrified. I mean, Baiju's IPL,
Yeah, the standard is just
it's
going down every year. New
I mean,
sponsors
I
coming
mean,
in and
yeah,
just keeps going down.
the ring of DLF IPL was the best, and then we got used to Pepsi IPL, and then to a certain extent Vivo IPL. But the fact that it could be a Baiju IPL or a Patanjali IPL, that just spoils some kind of fun for me, to be very honest. But irrespective of the fact, we still haven't secured those deals as well. So I think financially also IPL has to still see what it has to be done, right?
Yeah, there are definitely a lot of questions still remaining, even though the board is claiming that yeah, they've got everything sorted. But there are clearly a lot of things still to be answered. So yeah, let's see in the next couple of weeks what actually happens.
Yeah, right. Apart from that, what do you think about the players missing out on the tournament? Actually, I mean, there are players from 3 to 4 countries which are, it's not certain if they're going to participate at all, and few of them are missing large chunks of the IPL, right?
Yeah, so the major concern would be considering South African players. So if the South
Correct.
Africa is still under lockdown and South African players are not allowed to come, especially talking about teams like Bangalore and Chennai, they'll be missing three each. And like for considering RCB, they'll be missing Chris Morris, AB de Villiers,
Yeah.
and the star.
Guys,
Okay,
okay,
wait, I
so
forgot.
before Tanveer goes ahead, I am a hardcore RCB fan, and this guy here is a hardcore Mumbai fan. So you all can imagine what I have to endure season after season. And finally, when I thought we have a good team, this whole mess of the South African players missing out comes out. So please God, something, do some miracle.
So
Also apart from yeah.
one thing right here I'd like to add is Ishan every year thinks that RCB have a good team. The result we've all seen, but never mind.
We win hearts and we'll continue to do so. Trophy is just an added bonus, so that's fine. I think it will come. It will come. Don't worry.
Sure,
But
sure.
apart from the South African players, I think the English as well as the Australian players have a series before the IPL. I think it finishes on 16th September and IPL starts on 19th. So they'll also be quarantined for a certain period, right?
Yeah, definitely. So that will again be another miss considering England and Australia are two of the most important countries for abroad players.
Right.
So yeah, the teams will have to look a lot into all that considering you have only 8 foreigners anyways and 4 of them play in your team. And if
Exactly.
3, 4 more miss out, then you have to definitely plan your way ahead very carefully.
Yeah. So it's not just Bangalore. I think like I think you said CSK, Tahir misses out, Faf misses out. For England, the entire bunch of their main four, which is Archer, Stokes, Butler, and Steve Smith. So if they come late, I think all four will miss out the first 3 to 4 games. And then you never know. The Australian players might just leave earlier to prepare for the India series, which is after the IPL. So there are quite a few questions regarding the availability also, right?
Correction, don't like I did this part. You said England instead of Rajasthan. You said for England, these people will miss out.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. Right. For Rajasthan, they'll miss out.
Yeah. So yeah, considering Rajasthan, like they normally don't even have like 8 quality overseas players. Like normally you always
Yeah,
associated 4, 5 players with the Rajasthan team. And considering
right.
all of them might end up missing out, Rajasthan would definitely be caught in trouble.
That's true. Let's see. Like we've discussed 3 to 4 big talking points and questions regarding the IPL, and they'll have to take care of that. But eventually, we talked about the realistic facts. Now we have to admit to the fact that we are as happy as it gets. IPL happening with the confirmation and all, like most importantly, all the cricket boards have actually created a window for the IPL to happen. So just goes to show how big a commodity, how big a brand IPL has become. So while there are questions, I feel, we should have our fingers crossed and hope that it's a big tournament. But also, one more point also, what do you think about the empty stands? Do you think that's going to play a difference in the games?
That will definitely play a role because considering IPL, one of the major things was the atmosphere around the
Right.
Mexican wave, the audience interactions. Everyone loved those things, and definitely the players have also admitted that they will miss it. But the most important thing is playing cricket after all, and we're all happy that we're just
Exactly.
getting to see cricket.
That's true. So that's all from us today. This was our first episode of the Cricket Talks.
We hope you all enjoyed our video and found our conversation engaging. For more such videos, like, share, and subscribe to the Cricket Company.